Hello, my name is Kevin Brubaker. I'm the CHEERSPORT National Competition Director. I'd like to take a few moments to go over our cheerleading grid to help coaches and judges learn how to score in the high range. Please have a cheerleading grid in front of you throughout the remainder of this video. The cheerleading grid for CHEERSPORT is broken down into jumps, standing tumbling, running tumbling, tosses, pyramids, and partner stunts.
Please keep in mind the number one criteria in all categories will get you into the minimum score within that range. Performing or not performing additional bullet points will increase or decrease your team score within those ranges. An important thing to remember when you receive your score sheets is that judges reserve the right to award a score a half point to 1 point below the bottom point range because of poor or sloppy execution of skills and degree of difficulty. The most important thing to remember is that all percentages for running and standing tumbling are based on the total number of skills performed compared to the number of competitors on a team. All percentages for tosses, pyramids, and partner stunts are based on a 4-person group. Please take a look at the CHEERSPORT All-Star percentage chart to see how many skills you need. Please note the percentage chart is different for all-star, school, and recreation teams. The minimum skills allowed within the level means a team must do skills that are only allowed at the level they are competing based on the USASF level play guidelines. The following team of 35 needs at least 23 minimum skills allowed within the level to get into the high range. It does not have to be 23 different people. As we watch the following routine, I will not be commenting on dance, motions, or other parts of choreography, but I will be discussing each section of our cheerleading grid pertaining to all levels. This level 2 team of 35 opens with 4 show and goes and 7 straight ride basket tosses. A team with 35 members needs 6 or more partner stunts and tosses to be in the high range. Therefore, these 4 extended show and goes count as partner stunts, but they do not put that team in the high range yet. The 7 straight basket tosses automatically puts them into the range for tosses. At level 2, there is not much variety that can be done unless you blow a kiss or do something creative with your arm. But at the higher levels, we would expect to see a variety to score at the top end of the high range. For example, a level 5 team of 25 performs 5 synchronized kick doubles, then they are in the high range because this is the minimum number of level 5 tosses that are needed to score in the high range. However, if this same team opens up with a beautiful toe touch basket toss, and they do 2 synchronized pike opens during tumbling, 1 hitch kick in their pyramid section, then they have shown a variety of body positions. Please note that synchronization can also be a ripple of tosses as well as tosses going up at the same time. This team performed both bullet points to help improve their score within the high range. Again, the bullet points do not have to be level 5 skills to help improve their score within the range. As we continue, this team then moves into a formation for standing tumbling. A team of 35 members needs 23 or more standing tumbling skills in order to be in the high range. This particular team completes 15 standing back handsprings, therefore putting them in the medium range. Keep in mind, if those same 15 girls had done another standing back handspring later on in the routine, they would have received credit for 30 standing back handsprings and would have been scored in the high range. Moving forward, they go into their jump sequence. The front group does a hurdler, followed by a back group doing a hurdler. At this point, they are still in the low range. They follow that jump sequence with a full squad double toe touch forward roll. The double toe touch moved them into the medium range. However, the forward roll is a level 1 skill, so they do not get credit for tumbling since they are a level 2 team. Had they been a level 1 team, the double toe touch forward roll would have put them into the high range. Please keep in mind, in order to score in the high range of jumps, our number 1 criteria on the cheerleading grid is that 2/3 or more of the team performs jumps connected to each other and jumps connected to the minimum tumbling skill allowed within that level. Therefore, this level 2 team could have moved into the high range by doing double toe touch, pause, back handspring. In level 4, you can get into the high range by doing double toe touch, pause, standing back tuck, or, even better, a double toe touch into an immediate standing back handspring back tuck. Levels 1, 2, and 4 are the only levels you can have a pause between your jumps and the tumbling skill. However, you may not do choreography such as any kind of motion, clap, turn, etc. before your tumbling skill. If you land your jumps on 5, you need to be set with your arms on 7 and initiate your tumbling skill by the count of 1. This team now moves into another partner stunt sequence. They have already completed 4 show and goes in the beginning of the routine, so this sequence adds to the count total for their stunts. They do 7 half-up preps to extensions, and then 7 prep level arabesque to 7 prep level heel stretches. They now have a total of 25 partner stunts in the routine, putting them well into the high range. If a level 5 team of 33 performs 8 straight up heel stretches with double twist cradles, then they are in the high range. They only needed 6 level 5 skills to score in the high range, but they did 8 double twist cradles out of a one-legged stunt, which is a level 5 skill. Keep in mind this team also achieved 1 bullet point by using a limited number of bases to put up 8 stunts. Later in the routine, they performed 6 full-ups to scorpion, then hit a scale and double down again. That is 6 more level 5 skills that count towards the high range of the cheerleading grid. Plus they hit 2 more bullet points by doing a unique load-in, the full-up, and they did a total of 3 body positions throughout the routine. In total, this team had 3 bullet points to help increase their score within the high range. Once again, the bullet points do not have to be level 5 skills to improve their score within that range. One important thing to note is that if the stunt falls before the level appropriate skill is completed, you will not get credit for that skill. For example, a level 4 team that has 35 people needs 6 or more level 4 skills in partner stunt. If their stunt sequence is an extended scorpion to arabesque to heel stretch with full twist cradles, and they have 7 groups, but 2 of them fall and do not complete the full down, they will only get credit for 5 skills. Those 5 skills will put them in the medium range because the only part that was not allowed at the level below was the full twist cradle, and the 2 groups that failed to execute the dismount caused this team to not be in the high range. Moving on, as this team continues into running tumbling, again they need 23 or more skills to be in the high range. This team had 15 level 2 running tumbling skills, putting them in the medium range. For tumbling, you get credit for every skill that is not allowed at the level below. In the case of level 2 in this team, you get credit for each back handspring that you do, making a round-off back handspring a 2 credit pass. A level 5 tumbler that performs a round-off back handspring, Arabian through to round-off back handspring full, through to double full, gets credit for 3 skills, the Arabian, the full, and the double. On the same note, a level 4 tumbler that does a front tuck step out through to layout gets credit for 2 skills, because even though the front tuck is allowed at level 3, the connection into the round-off is not, so they get credit for this connection. If that same level 4 team does round-off back handspring back tuck, they get credit for a connection of tumbling after the flip, but that would be the only level 4 skill in that pass they would get credit for. Continuing on, they do their cheer followed by pyramid. They complete 8 show and goes in their pyramid with 2 hitches, 2 extensions, 2 more show and goes, and 2 heel stretches for a total of 16 skills that are not allowed in level 1, putting them into the high range since they only needed 6 total skills in pyramids to score in the high range. Please keep in mind you get credit for skills not allowed at the level below. A level 3 team that performs a beautiful flawless pyramid that consists of mostly level 2 elements will not be in the high range. Also, if you're a level 5 team of 20 that needs 4 or more level 5 skills to get into the high range, but one side of your pyramid crumbles to the ground, you will not get credit for what they were supposed to do. You only get credit for the skills that are completed. This team does a great job of executing most elements of the routine. Please remember that if you are a level 4 team that does full team standing tucks, but half of the team puts their hands down, you will be scored in the high range, but the judges reserve the right to knock your score down a half point to a full point to a 7.5 or a 7 because of the execution of the skills, or lack of the execution of the skills. Our most common cheerleading grid mistakes comes from the jump category. Please review your team's jump sequence and be sure that you have jumps connected to each other and jumps connected to tumbling. A bonus fact is that if you're in the high range for jumps, that you are guaranteed to be in the high range for standing tumbling. Please remember to look at the CHEERSPORT All-Star percentage chart to see how many skills are needed for your team to score in the high range. The most important thing to remember is the number one criteria in all categories will determine which range you will score in, and the bullet points listed on the cheerleading grid can add to your score within that range. If you have any questions about the cheerleading grid, please do not hesitate to call the CHEERSPORT office at 1-888-READY-OK to speak to one of our sales representatives. We are looking forward to seeing you at a future CHEERSPORT competition. Good luck this season. Take care, and God bless you.